Hello everybody, welcome to a first look video at Cuboid Keeper, a new game that is supposed to be a twin stick shooter that is currently out on Steam. I don't know anything about this game. I received my review copy, so I'm going to head in and take a look. We'll start a new game. I am playing on a controller. Alright, so it's not automatically scrolling. So let's read this. In a far corner of the galaxy, floating in space, a colossal cubic construction can be found. The legend says that this cube hides such an enlightening secret that it can allow anyone to become the master of the universe. However, it is defended by a powerful being known as the Guardian of the Cube. You are the Guardian. Over the eons, many have tried to uncover the secret. All have failed, defeated by the Guardian. Once again, the time has come to test the cube's defenses. They are thousands, well-trained and equipped with the best technology. Will you hold under the relentless assaults? Somewhere in the cube's entrails, so you're inside. Looks like there's a story, leader, and finally the last step. Control, hold him, support, increase the magnetic field strength. Holding, increasing strength, field strength. Mother, the honor is yours. Booting the core, all. Waiting. The core is booted, no errors. We made it. Amazing! I really like this blue color. Strong hyperstructure, lots of potential. He is sublime. He is waking up. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go! Alright. Fierce Guardian, we welcome you inside the cube. I am leader. To you, I am mother. My designation is control, and you can call me support. We will guide you through this challenge, Guardian. Have no fear. We are monitoring everything. You can count on us. Guardian, your task is simple. This chamber is about to be swarmed by enemy vessels. They knew the risks when they decided to enter. Defend the cube, protect the secret. It might seem barbarous, but spare no one. Show them what you've got. Power at maximum, Guardian. The secret of the cube is under your protection. So it's just a twin stick shooter. So we're just moving up, down, left, and right. And to fire, we aim. Okay, I'm really bad at twin stick shooters. Stop firing to enter the spark mode. Pass through the quad fragments to grab them. So it looks like you can only grab things. Okay. Grabbing quad fragment, fill up your score multiplier gauge. Okay, I'm trying to read this. Grab, fill up, press space or right trigger to start the level. Grab continuously to increase your score multiplier. You'll lose the multiplier if you're hit by an enemy. Alright, so it's simple. It's simple in concept anyway, and so you can't grab those little cuboid fragments. Alright, so we'll start and see how far I can get. Like I said, I am terrible at twin stick shooters, so pardon me if I die quickly, but I do enjoy them. I wonder why I'm not playing on keyboard and mouse. Well, if I do, the video will be so loud. I have this blue switch mouse that at least these cube what are they called? At least they're not they're not disappearing, so even if I don't pick them up, I can aim a lot better with a mouse, that I can assure you. And I don't know if they come into contact with a blue. Whoops. What was that? So I got hit, lost my multiplier. This is a down. I think it's just a... Alright. So it's just a continuous series of levels. Quad seals are used to expand the building zone. Press on the break blocks button to use them. You can buy more modules by pressing the plus button next to them. You'll need quad fragments, which are dropped by enemies and absorbed with the spark mode of the Guardian. The 3 special modules at the bottom are unique and only one can be equipped at a time. So this is like just different abilities that you can unlock. And then when modules are unequipped, they return to the inventory, can be used again. Alright. Alright. So we can left and right bumper to rotate module. We can store the module. What? There's the core. Remove all modules. Menu, confirm. So it looks like I have these plasma, shoots a single plasma projectile in the aim direction. And that costs 900. And I have just not quite enough. This one adds 1 health point. I'm always... Oh, you can... Okay. So these are... Oh, okay, I get it. So these are... Wow, it's so... I don't know if you can see that, but I'm rotating this one module with... I'm not sure what that does. I don't think it does much, to be honest. Okay. So let's just move on. Okay, so quad seals are gained by passing levels in easy and hard difficulty. See the build menu for more info. Quad fragments are dropped by enemies and are absorbed with a spark mod. Okay. Press build, improve the Guardian. The galactic record shows various insights about the galaxy. To start a level, click on the chamber in the map and select in which difficulty to play. You can replay a previous level at any time. So, okay. The cube lesson 1 of 5. Silence. Since no one among you understood, I will explain a second time. Listen carefully, there won't be a third. The cube is enormous. Imagine the entire fleet can enter at once through its gates. It remains completely closed for 1,000 years. It is impossible to open it by force. Believe me, many have tried and failed miserably. Every 1,000 years, the doors open. There is an entrance on every face of the cube. The entrances are made of 4 doors that slide towards the top, down, and sides. The opening reveals a first chamber that we can observe from the outside, but we cannot see further. However, we know from survivors that the first chamber leads to corridors, which leads to other chambers. The path of the center, where the secret resides, is somewhere in that maze. So that's what we have right now. Level 1. Oh, so we beat the easy mode, and we can go to and play the hard mode. And let's not do that. Let's just go to level 2. The enemy minions are too many. Let them lose themselves in the cube's entrails while we meticulously reduce their numbers. So there is a story, which is really nice. It's not just a simple arena survival shooter, and looks like the actual dimensions of the level might change as well. So let's just head in and see. So level 2. Yeah, let's just get right to it. Different kinds of enemies. I assume they're gonna shoot at me at some point. Or maybe they're just bigger, maybe they move faster, I don't know. Whoa, okay. These things rush you, and of course, oh, they just move in they move in a cubic orientation, sort of, kind of, or linear, I should say. They take. Whoops. Like I said before, I'm not very good at twin sticks. I think I prefer to use the keyboard and mouse, but for recording's sake, I will spare anyone the actual intolerable volume of my keyboard. Oh, not to mention I actually have had trouble with my mouse. But equipment woes aside, I'm still not very good at twin stick shooters. I do enjoy them, like I said. Pretty neat game. Let's collect these guys. Okay. I'll just wait for the countdown. Why is there a countdown? Why do I need to wait for a countdown after the level completes? I have no idea. We didn't have a very high multiplier because we've got our butts kicked several times. Alright, so now I can afford some modules. So do I just press that? Did I buy the right one? Oh, I can remove a module and put one in its place. Okay, so that actually removes. Okay, that actually removes a health point by not equipping. Okay, so so if I want more projectiles, I have to sacrifice health to go with it, right? It seems to be the case. I want as many. Okay, that rotates the module. I don't really know what this rotation does. Let's rotate it that way and oops. Or let's rotate it orthogonally and see whether that will make it. I'm sorry, I keep on pushing back. I'll rotate it, I'll set it, and we'll confirm. Okay. Lesson 3. The cube is protected by the Guardian. If you're lucky, you can enter and even explore a few chambers, but at some point it will appear. It is difficult to believe, but it seems to be able to teleport. Yes, like in the movies, if the Guardian finds you, and he always does, he'll completely destroy you without an ounce of remorse. So, I am the Guardian, and I am supposed to destroy everything that comes in this way, alright? So, simple story, but nonetheless, pretty easy. Oops, I didn't read the little dialogue, sorry. The little descriptor box. Is the Guardian obeying? I believe so. He's repelling the intruders, as we told him to do. Very good. Let us prepare the next phase. Where are the Antidians? Antidians are located outside the starboard gates. Alright, we open those first, leave the others closed. Yes, leader. Warning, Guardian incoming. Seems like there's the creatures that have a mind of their own. The mother, the control, etc. Anyway, Fearless Guardian, you're doing good. There is a vessel in this room larger than the others you have encountered. But we trust in your abilities. The secret is under your protection, Guardian. Alright, so level 3. Did that give me more projectiles? I don't know. Do they just... Alright, I mean they're just kind of moving in their own predictable paths, linearly back and forth. So these are not too difficult to deal with. Oops. And now they move in more enclosing, so just a follow type trajectory. Oh, what is this? It's a ninja star. I have no idea what this is. I assume it's got a name, but it's just kind of a rotational thing. Is this a boss? Call in reinforcements. Okay, it's a boss with ads. We'll collect some multiplier thingies, but it just the multiplier constantly dwindles. So that was the boss called in. Alright, well, he's pretty easy to predict. Well, maybe not. Looks like he's going for some other attack pattern instead of just a straight up kind of a curvilinear follow. And I'm not getting in the way of his explosive pounds because I don't know what's going to happen. So the game keeps track of your runtime as well. Gives you a score, looks at your health. I like the music too. Undamaged gives you double multiplier apparently. Alright. That's cool. So I guess we keep on adding. I can buy another one and we'll get rid of, we store that, and I don't know what. I don't really know what that does. I was rotating the modules, but that's okay. And we'll confirm. And so we have all these health modules. Alright, so it's kind of cool. It's moving sort of a room to room. I don't know what these exclamation marks are. Oh, so the quotation means that when you enter the room, there is a dialogue that follows. This is the box that I skipped over last. So we have successfully trapped a large rotating machine. It's hammering the walls, trying to get out, teleport in, defeat it. So if I read it, I would have known. And look, there's a skip dialogue function, which is really awesome, because a lot of times you don't really want to listen to the same dialogue again, especially if you're going in for a second run, trying to beat your score or trying the harder mode. So, lesson 4 or 5. Teacher, when the gate opens, we call the event the Cube Challenge. There's always some group crazy enough to participate. In my opinion, they are wasting their lives, but the promise of power is too great. Yes, what is it? Miss Lilia, how do we know that there is a secret inside? It would be a good question if I hadn't answered it 15 minutes ago. Wow. Alright, let me explain again. So, we know that the teacher is Miss Lilia. Don't know if that name means anything. I'm reading the side of this map over here. That's vertical. It says Carbarian Prime. So that's where we are. Okay. I don't know how big this game is, but looks like the tutorial is pretty large. At least I'm on lesson 4 or 5 of the tutorial. One of the cube's automatic defenses has activated in this chamber. However, it has malfunctioned and will attack you instead. How typical. Let's go in. So, okay. Does that mean I can't run into those? I have no idea. Wow, I am missing. Let's grab some gems. I guess I won't know what the cube's defenses are that are going to attack me and whoops. Shoot. So we clearly lost our perfect balance. What? Okay. So whoops. Well, that's not good. So the cube's defense is a volume shrinking vessel of sorts. So it decreases the size of the... Okay. These lasers... Okay, I was gonna say, if they just point in one direction and they don't do anything, they'd be kind of easy to deal with. Oh, drats. Okay, so now you gotta actually pay attention to where you're going, which is mildly annoying. But whoops. Am I gonna die? Easy, early death. Okay, let's not actually die. Gosh, I'm not good at aiming these small side trajectories. Did I make it? Looks like I made it, but just barely. It was a good idea to just keep on playing it easy. I don't know why there's a countdown. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be doing anything this time. The secret of the cube is save again. Okay. It's pretty lousy score there, so we won't talk much about it. Okay, now it's like if I keep on removing health points, I'll be down to 2. I mean, I'll leave 1 there. And this inventory is empty. Oh, okay, I have to buy another one. What do I do with these? Oh, wait a second. Break blocks? I can make the silly thing bigger. Use the quad seals to break blocks. Oh my gosh. Oh, but this effectively increases my profile as well, right? So let's break 4 blocks. Oh, I am so silly. Alright, so we use those. And let's move our firing units out. Sure. We'll move one there. I don't know if this affects anything, but we can actually put our health units back in. That's funny. So I don't have to risk dying. Okay, so this is really cool now. I really don't know what these things do, the orientation of these modules. I wish there's more to it than just rotate module. Is there a... I don't know. Okay, well, this is cool. Now we are effectively a different shape. That makes us bigger, right? So we're a little bit more overpowered, but a little bit bigger. So there's a new dialogue coming. But before that, let's look at the last lesson. The cube lesson 5 of 5. There are writings on the surface of the cube. People smarter than all of us here have studied them for a long time. It is some kind of language that we can understand with the mathematics. And the translation says that there is something powerful in the center. But Miss Lilia, since when does the cube exist? Since when does the cube exist? That's I guess a grammar error. Who made it? We do not know. Any more questions? No? Good, everybody. A sheet of paper and a pen. Dictation. Alright, so we found at least one grammar error. It just... Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's head in to the blocked missing... Oh, I can't... What's missing? Why is it saying blocked? What am I doing? To start a level, click on the chamber. You can replace... What's blocked? I can't... Oh, is it saying I need one block of those fragments? See the one underneath. Shoot, I used all of them. Yeah. Just to see. I guess I'll have to play one of these hard levels. This is my best bet at actually surviving, right? Make it easy. So I clearly have a little bit more firepower than I did before. I'm much better at aiming in cardinal directions. Than these slanted. I guess if anything, that countdown timer towards the end of the level actually gives you time to collect any remaining quad fragments. Which is nice. Whoops. How silly of me. Oh my goodness, I got hit on the first playthrough with the same thing. Luckily these quad fragments actually do disappear over time. But that's okay. Well, I feel like now I'm cheating through the hard level because I got a more overpowered vessel. Okay, so you can actually skip the score dialogue. Usually I like to press A just so that the score shows up, but this one just actually skips right over the score count up. Alright, so I guess just for symmetry's sake we'll add one more. That, and we'll keep the health module. I really want to know what the orientation of these modules are, but Now I'm gonna not use my... Okay, so... Yeah, I'm not gonna use that module or the shard. Wait, but now it's saying it's unlocked. I don't understand. So why did I have to... Doesn't matter. I guess you need to have one yellow shard or whatever they're called in your inventory to open up the road here. It's kind of weird. The leader of the Red Horde finally reveals himself. This Carbarian Prime must be stopped by any means. So, okay, so I guess the boss from before was a mini-boss. Bold Guardian. Carbarian Prime is here. He is extremely dangerous. His power is immense. Warning, nodes are overloading as he approaches. Might lose communication with the Guardian soon. We won't be able to talk to you when he arrives. But do not worry, we have found a weakness in his attack pattern. Carbarian Prime is approaching. Recommend hurrying. Fast! Tell the weakness to the Guardian before our communications are cut. Of course, that's not going to happen. The Guardian, the weakness is... and the communication is cut. Okay, so... we do have... I mean, he is taking damage. Okay. He's just a rotational attacker. Whoops. I got hit. Well, I don't like the fact that I already got hit twice, which is a bummer. So pardon me if I die to this boss. All will be destroyed on our path. Oh no. I mean, he's clearly a pattern-based boss. I'm not good at movement with the left joystick. I prefer the movement with D-pad, but the D-pad doesn't do anything in this game. Whoops. Shoot. Well, now I'm going to bite the dust. Just in my mind, I feel like the D-pad is more precise. Whoops. Sorry about that. Now I've gone and bit the dust, so let's try again. I can understand his attack pattern. It's not that hard to visualize. So we'll just stand by the edge and sort of follow along his trajectory. What is funny is that the room is a not entirely a square, so oh my gosh. Okay, I am... Wait, what? He changed the way he moves. Really? He changed the way he moved, right? He was just staying in the middle before. In that third attack phase. Whoops. Okay, maybe he wasn't. I don't remember, to be honest. But I know how to avoid those big projectiles. I just think they hit really wide. For some reason. Oh. There's a lot of quad segments, or whatever they're called, to collect. That's kind of a strange way to get your multiplier up at the very end. Sorry for the lousy skills there. Don't mind me. New module. No. Oh, what is that? So that's an unlock. So we unlocked Nova. Fires multiple bursts of energy shot that bounce off the walls. So, okay, so this thing is huge. Oh my, oh my. Only one special module can be equipped at a time. I don't wonder why. So let's basically pack away everything. Oh, there's a thing that says remove all modules. Oh my, this is pretty cool. Let's just put health modules in. And just see the power of the single Nova, I guess. I guess one thing I can do is I don't necessarily have to actually put the health module, so I can just put one health module in here so that I'm still a square, but let's just see what happens. There's quite a bit more. So there's clearly interview of Intidian. It seems like there's one little piece unlocks after every single level. So Atticus Corb. I have the pleasure to welcome a member of the Intidia realm. Please, a round of applauses. Welcome. I didn't say your name because it's not that simple, is it? Indeed, we have many names because we are many in here. In the brain of this metallic robot, there is Inara. Hello. Also, Colton. Hi, everybody. August is there too. Good morning, and also, and so on and so forth. I do have some of these yellow shards that I could use to make the Guardian bigger, I guess, but let's just stick with what we've got. Level 6. Another front opens as the Intidia realm enters the cube through the starboard gate. This is a good opportunity to use your new Nova module. Well, let's try it. That's exactly why we are starting this. Oh, brave Guardian. The Intidia realm has breached the starboard gates. Their huge fleet is swarming the cube. There is no time to lose. Clear this chamber. Dear, I hope you equipped the new module Control made for you. The secret Guardian is under your protection. Now, how do I fight? Oh my gosh. This is nuts. Okay, so I am literally firing just a huge burst of bullets that travel around and kills pretty much that it touches. Oh, but I am out of bullets? Wait. I am out of ammo. Ammo. I am out of ammo. I cannot fire. I'm in trouble here. Somebody help me. This is really funny. I didn't think there would be a time when I am completely bulletless and got so many enemies swarming. I guess the one thing to tackle this level is just to allow a ton of them to spawn and just kill them all at once. Which I don't know how many there are going to be. It doesn't seem like there's any more spawning, so this looks to be the end. So let's just go ahead and let them kill us. Yeah, this is sad. We're getting bitten to death by these little flying piranha fishies. So one thing we can do is not add any modules, just go ahead and retry by actually allowing them to spawn. So it looks like I need to actually collect these. Oh, so four of those supernova bullet things spawned, and I picked them up and I used them all, and I wasn't aware. So they're not infinitely firing, which then would be super OP, which is good. So while I'm circling and letting these things spawn, I'm just going to take a sip of water. And wait until they stop spawning, basically. And see how many we can kill with one module. Hopefully we can kill all of them with our 4 fires, because otherwise we'd be in trouble. The movement is really good. I mean, it's pressure sensitive on the joystick, and you can get pretty precise movements, which is another reason why I actually think I would like to use the D-pad, but it's really hard to, of course, get full pressure engagement with a D-pad. They all spawned, so let's just fire. Fire again. Whoops, and I got hit. I don't know if I can kill all of them. There's so many of these. We might have to go modify our module, because now I have fired all 4, and I'm in deep doo-doo because they're still there. Alright, let's go back to headquarters. Let's go to build. Okay. I don't really... I got a bunch of fire modules. Alright. Skip the dialogue, and right, the goal is to use the special module, so we'll do the same thing we're doing. So it's gonna be like a minute of circling around. So the good news is that they only damage you if they come into contact with your center, or when you're firing your vessel, instead of a trouble with hitting this entire blue sphere, your movement when you're just moving, because that would be too big of a hitbox and that would annoy the heck out of me. But it's not, so we good. We are good indeed. Come on. There's so many piranhas spawning. I call them piranhas, right? Whoops. Haha, I got hit. That was terrible. I wasn't paying attention. It's so hard. There's so many objects on the screen. Wait, there's more of these things spawning. Alright, let's just I thought it was going to be a sort of a simple, you know, straightforward level that showcases the new special ability. The screen is so busy, I cannot. Whoops. Oh, Now, what I don't understand is how I'm healing in all of this time. I don't understand what I'm doing that is allowing me to heal. But clearly I healed a bit, otherwise I would have been dead. Or do you only lose your score multiplier if you get hit, and then when you don't have a multiplier you take damage? Or whatever it is. It's pretty exciting that there's a change in the actual module, but I think I probably need to build up some health. But what the heck, let's break blocks. At least it costs 1 to break. As you can probably tell, I'm trying to go after symmetry, so when I have 3 and I can't have any symmetry, it annoys me a little bit. But we'll put a couple over here. Ooh, so there are blocks that cost more to break once you get out there. So the game isn't just going to allow you to break the whole chamber, all these unlockable blocks in one go. Okay, so we've unlocked some blocks. We have more fire modules. And now our vessel looks really silly and asymmetrical. But that's okay. I'm not going to buy any more stuff because I have more than I need. So this is kind of strange, right? You really want to be in the screen and have the... It says missing 1 crystal, but it's just because I spent them all. It's not because I didn't actually gain it from the previous level. Should I try to do the previous level? Let's just try the previous level on hard and see what we can do. This is where those are spawning, and they're spawning faster. Let's just kill them. I already took a damage. How did I already take a damage? Because I'm such a noob. I already died. Are these things moving faster? I think they might be moving faster. Let's try that again. There's so much stuff on the screen. This may not be a good level to sort of try with such low health. There's definitely more of them spawning. And then when I fire that, I can't see squat. I think they're spawning a little quicker. There may be more of them on screen too, but I am now actively killing them, so I can't really tell. Whoops. Yeah, okay, so I just lost my multiplier there and didn't actually take any damage. That one I took damage just to see, because I already lost my multiplier. Who cares? I'm not going for any high scores. I'm just trying to showcase this game a little bit. And of course I died for being not careful. Let's try again. I'm sorry about that. Let's try to be a little bit careful. And so, really lovely game. I just think that the game should allow you to continue playing. What if somebody doesn't want to play on hard difficulty at all and just wants to sort of enjoy a slightly more casual, not that there is such a thing as a slightly more casual twin stick shooter, there usually isn't. you just can't see anything on the screen at all. Too much activity on screen. And of course this level is still unlocked. I guess I'll just play the second level. That's probably my only way of getting these crystals. Okay, so in these levels, when you have the module, it'll spawn a certain number of the modules, the special attack modules in the beginning. Such concentrated firepower. Oh, with a more powered up vessel, this level becomes a lot easier. I mean, not that it was very hard to begin with. There are definitely more enemies though, so I guess that sort of makes up for it. I haven't used this at all. Might as well, right? It is crazy. It's like totally overpowered for a level like this, but what it does is it completely obliterates your view on the screen, making it really hard to actually see anything. So I take my word back about how these spheres don't disappear on screen. They totally do. They definitely don't stick around, that's for sure. So if you don't collect them within a certain amount of time, they all disappear. So I'm not sure how I feel about this Nova business. I might just stick with the more traditional, simple module of. But anyway, if I spend this module here, I go to here, this level will still be locked, and that I really don't think is right. I mean, that is like my only gripe with this game. I think this is a lovely, lovely game. I just wish there should be a way for somebody just to continue. Right? You complete one easy level and you just move on to the next easy level. Regardless, it's clearly unlocking one level at a time. So it doesn't matter that there are other levels. It's good that you can go back and replay. I don't know what would happen if I go back and replay. I'm sure I won't get any more of these yellow shards. But maybe I can still collect more of the blue crystals. It doesn't matter because I clearly have way more unlocked and purchased modules than I need. But the game really should be able to allow the unlocking of the following level once you beat the previous on easy mode, and not have to go back and play a hard mode level. And clearly I was trying to play this level on hard with all those piranhas. I was initially making fun of them because I thought I had this overpowered weapon and there were so many piranhas, and but then I kept on dying, and then I couldn't, I died twice, or 3 times in the hard mode. Alright, I think you have a pretty good idea what this game is all about. A really cool game, and clearly there's at least a bunch more levels, right? Because this is Interview of Antidian 2 of 10, and there's going to be some major conflicts. So I wonder if this is the whole map, which is fine because by the actual geography of this map, this is at least 5 or 6 nodes wide and at least 6 or 7 nodes tall, and with the center being that big square thing, you clearly can get like 30 levels easy, 30-40 levels easy into this grid. Maybe not so many. I don't know, because the spacing in between the levels are not clear cut. Regardless, this was a first look, so of course I had no idea what to expect. And overall, really neat game. Yeah, so I mean, I really enjoy the fact that you can just kind of build up your Guardian in a way that you want, whether it's health or bullets or whatever. Of course, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about the Nova module. I think the fact that it spews its bullets, but then you're stuck with no firepower, is really absurd. Of course, that was me being stupid, just checking it out with no other additional support. But there's that module. There's the 2 to the right, which look mighty overpowered as well. I'm curious about what those others are. But it'll take time to unlock, for sure. So a lot of variability in this game, and a lot of really cool aspects. Well, my other gripe is, you know, when you're here and you're rotating the module, I have no idea what that does. Not that I need to know what it does, because it clearly doesn't seem to matter. Whoops. But okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you don't like my narrations, please let me know. Otherwise, yeah, I typically don't narrate, I don't read. I just felt like it today. Of course, my mouth is so dry. Regardless, I am really enjoying this game, and I hope that if the video is suitable for you and that you think it's a fun game, that you will go out and support it by buying on Steam. It recently released. I will put the description to the store page in the video description below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a nice day. Bye bye.